Well, hello and welcome to FMG Stadium, Waikato. It's the Hamilton Swarm taking on the Perth Hogs for the first time in Hamilton. And geez, I think this one may be a walkover. The last two matchups, the Hamilton Swarm in 2 games have made 50 points and the Hogs yet to win a game. I'm your SRL Mines Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by the one and only Riley Murray, who just played in a heartbreaking defeat for the Blue Tongues. How do we feel about this one?
I think that the Hogs are going to be excited. They're going to really be fighting hard today to try and get their first win of the season. They've gone too long without a win. I'm sure a lot of the boys there, they really want to experience some winning in their life before they actually get drafted into the SRL.
There's been a lot of talk about some of these boys in this Hogs camp and whether they could be the first players to not win a game in the SRL Mines but still get drafted. And I think that the standouts for the Hogs are the likes of Miko Rashford, Bradley Callaghan, Augustus McDade, and of course Igor Maikazi. I think those lads in particular are standout players that are definitely likely to be drafted into the SRL, but I guess only time will tell as we've got Keller now going left. And I think the Swarm here, they're probably going to come out firing as soon as they get the ball back.
Yeah, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with, especially the last few weeks. They just looked so good, and their defense has been on point as well.
Yeah, they really showed it to the Ravens last week. Just absolutely demolished them, 26-4, I believe it was. 26-6 rather. The conversion was successful. But it was just an absolute powerhouse. Raika Manu showing off how brilliant of a player he is. The Swarm, the last 3 weeks, they've gotten the player of the week from their team in the Into the Mines podcast. They've just been absolutely on fire, and I think that this week is going to be no exception.
Yeah, definitely just looking strong the past few weeks. Their defense has also been a standout, as well as Raika Manu. He just seems unstoppable, especially the last few weeks. And here's an error here from the Hogs. That's
a lazy tackle there on Manu. It just didn't look like going down at all. Hit him straight across the chin and crept up after that. That's a shocker, that on, and the Hogs just given the Hamilton Swarm an easy opportunity to get out of their own end right now.
Yeah, the Hogs might be trying to get Raika Manu out of the game here early. Might be part of the game plan here.
I'd hope not. It'd be disastrous if that is the Perth Hogs game plan. And I think that they've got enough depth in this Swarm camp. They've got the likes of, well, all of the backs, but Kenny Ta'awa, fullback by trade. He would definitely be able to step into that fullback jersey should Manu go down. There's 25 metres out now. They go left. It's Cashel. Going to Nilsson. Cashel, rather, not Cashel. Going back to our round 1 pronunciations all of a sudden. He's playing the ball. 15 out. The Swarm, good field position. Segarini spreading the ball. It's on the 5th. Raika Manu trying to get around, but brought down 5th. And wow, they looked dangerous there for a second for the Hogs.
Yeah, that pass from Powders looked like it could have been forward there, but we weren't called on it, and it was a good way to end the set despite not getting the points there. They definitely could have gotten a result, but I don't think that they needed it enough. They didn't want it enough, rather.
You know, as we go left now, Culligan going to Rashford. Rashford's another player they'll have to watch. Kenny Ta'awa matching up against him on that right edge. As Keller goes right, rather. Justice Daly ends up with the ball. His brother Jerome did a good job in the game just before as they go right now. It's Bryce Young trying to get away. Who's there? I think it's Cashel once again. Another tackle from him. No, rather it's Carter Daly. As they go left, McDade. Flat-footed, puts the kick in down to the wing of Horne King. They've got to be careful here. He's gone past Rashford. He's weaved in. Oh my goodness. Callahan's just saved a try.
Wow, that was a good tackle from Callahan. He looked like he was away for any money just then. Horne King, he's done it so many times before. Callahan just saw it and he did not want to give away that easy try.
Now, and the only player on the field that could probably catch him is probably Miko Rashford. He's sitting on a 99 speed compared to, I think Horne King's on a 98 from memory. 96 rather. It's going to be a bit of a battle on that edge, and I think defensively Rashford's been fantastic so far in the season. So we'll see. Maybe he was going to shut down Horne King, which may give the Hogs a chance. Now we've got Jesse Kelly breaking the line, and Powders brings him down 35 out from his own try line.
Jesse Kelly just didn't have the speed there to get away from Powders. And
Well,
Powders had some, good line break and a decent offload, loses a couple meters. But Powders just showed speed to stop Kelly from getting through there.
as they're going now, it's Wilmer with the ball, 40 out from the try line. They're trying to get down to this other end, the Hogs, and they're doing a good job of it in this set as Bryce Young now breaks a tackle, gets busy. Rakamani out to make a tackle. Prout's got the ball. An ankle tap from Tahawa, and he's brought down 10 out. That is a fantastic effort from David Tahawa. They go left now. It's Buckley with the ball. Settler, second last. Fifth tackle now. Referee arm in the air. What's going to happen? They go left. It's deep. Callaghan. High kick. Very high kick. Manu's underneath it. Who's there? Tap back for Noffalingawi. But Tahawa's there to make a tackle. And wow.
Well, Noffalingawi just couldn't find his way through that defense there. It was very good. I think that Hogs nearly got through there. There was a good pass. I forgot who threw it, but the Swan were just short on that side there. But just couldn't make it through. Rakamani, though, does make it through. Very good run from him.
Yeah, it's Bryce Young breaking the line, breaking a tackle, and then getting the ball out to that centre and Josh Pratt. But he didn't have quite the speed to run away with it as Nielsen now with the ball. And the Swarm are going to try and get down this opposite end now. As they Horne King stepping around one, can't get around my Cuzzy, who he absolutely towers over. 35 out from the try line, they go left. It's Segarini putting in the kick now. It's a crossfielder. Maliaki chasing through. They let it bounce. Jesse Kelly. That was a risky move there, and Arki brings him down.
He did well to stay in there. I didn't think that he'd actually be able to stay in with the likes of, I think it was Tiawa there that made the tackle? Arki, rather.
Arki, yeah.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort. I think they definitely could have brought him out there, but Jesse Kelly just did well to stay in.
Yeah, and he did as Harris Andrews now playing the ball. They go right. It's Wilmer putting in the kick. It's an early kick inside his own 40. Doesn't have the angle he wants for a 40-20. Rakamani going to collect it after the bounce, and he steps around one, breaks a tackle. Rakamani down the sideline. Rashford's chasing. He brings him down just after halfway. It was dangerous there for a second. They go left. Tawa goes to Bonsaka, who gives the ball to Nielsen. Nielsen driving it through the middle now. The second rower playing front row all of a sudden. Here's that kick return again, and they've started the set well. Rakamanu making the stomachs of the Perth Hogs absolutely sink. He's got a 92 speed or so, and he couldn't get away from Rashford. Currently the fastest, equal fastest player in the mines with Corey Bell. As they go right, it's Jason Powders giving it to Segarini. Going to play the ball. 15 out from the try line. Cashel's there. Where are they going to go? They go right. It's deep. Powders, high kick. Looks like it's going to go underneath the post. They let it bounce. Where's the ball? No one knows. It's Jeff! Jeff's in! And what a try from Caleb Jeff!
Oh my god. Have you ever seen a prop doing something like that? He backed himself underneath the high ball and got the try. None of the Hogs wanted it either.
No, they let it bounce there. It came off the boot on Noffalingawi. And Jeff was there to clean it up. Wilmer didn't react in time. And in the immortal words of Caleb Jeff, holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole indeed, Kay. What
It's
a try.
It's fantastic to see the big bopper score a try for his team. His form has been ranging between good and excellent, really. Sometimes he's just absolutely on his game. And at a time where we see the props so dominant in defense, especially Ayazi putting on a masterclass in just over an hour ago now. Fantastic stuff from Jeff.
Yeah, SRL captains, get in there quick. He's not going to stay in the draft very long, I don't think.
No, don't, especially when teams need forwards constantly. I think Jeff will be one of the first to go. As they kick off here, it's Callaghan fielding on the full. Bonsakara, and Jeff's going to take it off the back fence, and he takes it with some pace up to Keller.
No breaks for Caleb Jeff. He's always on the clock.
As Carter Daly now straight through. Brought down by Bryce Young there. Playing the ball 35 out from the try line. Going left, Cashel. It's Zach Robinson with the ball. Stepping around one. Can't get around, I believe. It's Augustus McDade making that tackle there on that right edge as they go inside now. Powders giving it to Tawa. The second rowers for the Swarm getting involved more in the middle of the field. It's good to see. They got a bit more pace. They got the strength to do it, and it just gives those props of the Swarm heaps of energy to defend. I think it's a great game plan that they're utilising right now. As they go right, it's Cashel. Awkward ball to Segarini, who's not going to kick it. And it's a disappointing last tackle play there for the Swarm after scoring a try.
Yeah, they really needed a kick there after that good offensive set, but it just couldn't find the half, and now the Perth Hogs are in a good attacking set as Mav Keller tries to break through the line.
He gets about 10 metres before he's brought down. And inside ball now to Lachlan Cox, who bumps through the middle. Cashel's left for dead, but no, Cashel gets the intercept in the end. And he makes up for the missed tackle, playing the ball on the 30. And that was an awkward pass from Marnie there to Phoenix Murphy. As they're going to play the ball. Now again on the 30. Didn't make many metres there. It's Bonsakaru. Not Bonsakaru. It's rather Cashel giving it to Bonsakaru. Some good reception there. The two white headgears linking up. They go left. It's Ta'awa. Straight through. Running hard at Bryce Young. He just waits till he goes past before making the tackle. He didn't want that frontal contact as they got Powders. Inside ball. It's been an awkward one. Looks like it's going to be a 6 again. Yes, referee waving his arm above the air. That's going to be 0 tackle there. The Hogs smothering the pass and a knock-on called against them. It given to Raka Manu, who's brought down by McDade. Playing the ball.
Clean up the defense. It's not looking good.
No, it isn't as they go right. Playing the ball on the 20 now. It's only the second tackle. They're going to have another chance to put points on the board. Segarini. Caleb Jeff, the try scorer, is off the field. They're going to have to invoke some other forward to score a try maybe. Bonsakahu with the ball, trying to just take on the line himself there. 5 minutes out now, the Swarm. They go right. It's Kenny Tawa. Give it to Amalia Hone King. Sorry, I'm not used to the wing switch yet. He plays the ball 5 out. Cashel gives it left. It's Segarini. Grubber for Bontoft. Bontoft is over. And it is another forward for the Swarm.
What is going on? The Swarm are just backing their forwards here, and it's working. What is the game plan besides bash through the middle at the moment? It is amazing stuff from the Swarm at the moment. Loving it.
It took him about 10 minutes to score the first one. Took about 2 minutes to score the next. Fantastic stuff from the Swarm.
The Hogs are going to have to figure out a way to stop them in the middle. Looking too powerful.
Absolutely are. Lachlan Cox, he was looking strong, but you see the Swarm, they got a second rower and a half on their bench. The Hogs a half and a centre. Without the likes of Bruce Buckley and Justice Daly, their enforcers are looking limited. Phoenix Murphy, we know how good he is and how he plays. Especially coming off the bench, he actually was awarded with starting team of the side. He made that starting side of the week. Coming off the bench, so we know how good Murphy is. We know the impact that they can have. As Callaghan's going to kick off here. And the Hamilton Swarm, they're looking very good. It was a bit quiet in the first 20 or so, but all of a sudden, dominant.
Yeah, the Swarm's just really turned it on here, haven't they?
Absolutely they have, as Bontoft is going to take the hit up for himself. Takes it straight to Maikazi, who makes a strong one-on-one tackle. Allowed to hold down in the tackle there for a second. Referee letting it go is Segarini. Driving forward there, 10 metres for his team. They just need to get out of their own end here and put in a good kick. They don't need to score this set, and they just need to play smart footy. Keep the lead and do what the Swarm does best, is just apply pressure and exploit the cracks that they expose in the defense of their opponents. As Tawa now plays the ball on the 30. They go right. It's Powders. Inside ball, Segarini. Hogs waving their arms in the air, saying obstruction, but no defender was obstructed, says the referee. Cashel kicks it. Oh, that's an awkward one there from Powders. Pratt on the trot gets it, but the defense is good from Robinson, and that was a weird kick there.
That was it might have been releasing a bit of his inner Cosby there. It looked like a Domstrom and an Ollie kick. But yeah, it's definitely not what they needed. They need a long kick to get to the other side of the field, and they just did not find it there with Powders.
No, they didn't, as it's Keller going left. Wilmer gives it to Maikazi. Maikazi brought down just on the 30 now. It's Kenny Tawa making the tackle. Rashford goes right. Andrews gives it to, oh my God, Baka Galupi. As we're going to play the ball 20 out now. It's Keller going right. Flat ball to Callaghan. Callaghan through the line, but he's brought down by Cashel. And another great tackle from Cashel. He's got to be one of the best defensive players in the SRL Mines at the moment.
And Casual, you can't go past him when you're looking at the hookers, can you? He's came in, filled in for Eddie Oliver, and he's definitely exceeded him as well. Just doing great work in that Swarm number 9 jersey.
Fantastic stuff from Casual. He's dominating for the Swarm at the moment. As Rakamani's going to play the ball, they go right. It's Powders giving it to Murphy, who's trying to look for an offload there, but Casual says, don't worry about it, we'll just get him next time. As they go left now, Powders to Ta'awa. Bryce Young bringing him down just before the 40. Who's going to kick it here? They go to Powders, putting in a pick. That's a better one. Less Stramenoli, more Borsons than that one as Harris Andrews with the kick return brought down by Nielsen on the 30.
Yeah, I love the analogy, Kay, and it definitely holds up. Some great, a great kick there to kind of redeem himself.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes off the boot funny, especially apparently when you're at home for the Blue Tongues and within your own 20. Sometimes you just really want to kick it cross field and put your fans into a state of cardiac arrest as Harris Andrews down the sideline. Rakamanu brings him down. No fullback at home for the last. Horne King and Arki rushing to get into position. It's Callaghan. It's allowed to bounce. No, it's not. Rakamanu somehow gets there on the full. And he's brought down. But that is good job from Rakamanu to get back in time.
Yeah, I don't know how he managed to get from the line into Murphy here. Great run. You can see the bold spot from the commentary box, Kay.
You know, it's shiny. It's blinding. Sometimes the light refracts off it just in the perfect way under the lights at FMG Stadium Waikato. And it can be deadly for commentators. It can be deadly for spectators, especially those that bring binoculars to the game. As they go right, it's Segarini going to Ta'awa. 30 meters out now. It's Cashel. Looking both shoulders. He goes left. Down the short side play. Jason Powders puts in a little kick on the trot. It's Jesse Kelly. And he's brought down on the 20. I actually don't mind that kick from Powders there.
Yes, the edge defense for the Swarm has also looked very good as well. They haven't really been letting the Hogs through on that right side of their attack. I'm looking very strong, but I might have to eat my words. No, I won't. Good stuff from the Swarm.
You know, they're just crowding them in defense. I'll be looking for another try as I say that. Now it's my turn to curse them. But Noflingawi puts a forward pass. And Cox isn't happy with it. They'll have one last set here, the Swarm, to try and put some more points on the board. And Rakamani's going to start him well. Stepping around Noflingawi. Eagle my Cuzzy. Doing well to get there.
Man, Manu, you can't sleep on him. He's just always on. You can't stop him.
Is very dangerous when he has the ball. Jason Powders spreads it to Bontakari. Here's Manu looking to get away. It's Rashford defensively. A defensive masterclass from Rashford in defending his edge. And they've been lucky not to score down there. I think the Swarm, the Hogs have been lucky that they have such a great player. And now it's Horne King looking to dive. No, he won't get down. I thought he was going to do a bit of drop. But now it's a kick. Powders hits the post. Who has it? Where's the ball? They're standing there. They're standing there, and it's Keller. I don't know what happened there.
I think they were having a chat. They didn't realize that the hooter hadn't blown yet.
Nah, you take it, bro. Nah, you take it. Nah, you take it. It's the Swarm 12-0. We'll see you in the second half. Welcome back to FMG Stadium, Waikato. It's the Hamilton Swarm with a 12-0 lead over the Perth Hogs in what was a dominant display in the first half. The scoreboard not reflecting how well the Swarm are playing right now. Yeah. Nico Rashford holding out the Swarm. Sorry to cut you off. And an awkward last tackle play, last 10-second play, saw the ball just hold up on the goalpost padding. And both teams too nice to take the ball. Keller eventually giving way and losing the game of chicken. Oh, his Keller's away here. Brought down. Oh. Sorry. I thought you were going to say something. You probably were. Rakamanu. Try saver there from him. They go left. It comes off the head of Hugo Mokazi. Wilma fends one off. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm not too sure what's going on as they go right now. It's Buckley. The Hogs coming out, firing out of the sheds. It's only just 2 minutes in now. They go right. It's Callaghan. Driving. Callaghan's driving. Callaghan's over the line. And he's got this down, I think.
I think he has, Kay. This is a different team than we saw in the first half. What is going on right now? Yeah, he's gotten that down.
And that's the green light there. A very happy Bradley Callaghan is going to kick this, and we only see 6 points. That was quick from the Hogs. I don't know who's in the shed, but I dare say it may be Craig Bellamy or Wayne Bennett in the shed, egging them on. Well, egging them on is not the word, and I probably can't be repeating kind of the kind of language on broadcast that either of those coaches would use as Callaghan slots it over.
And where did the Hogs bring this from? They could have used this in the first half.
Yeah, and there we go. The Hogs, it's only 6 points now. The Hamilton Swarm, that was a pretty soft set in defense.
Yeah, who actually put that big hit on?
I actually didn't see who it was. I'm sure that someone will have a comment for it. As it's Keller going to my cousin. Brought down on the 30. As they go right now. It's Callaghan. Going to Justice Daly now. With the ball. Doing great stuff with it. As they go right. Off Linkow. It goes to Jesse Kelly.
Oh.
Brought down 45 out from the try line. Fourth tackle. They go left. It's Josh Pratt. Going to Keller. Keller gives it to Daly. Brought down. They'll go for the kick here. Not close enough to attack. And McDade's going to be the one with the kicking duties. 40 out from the line. Maliaki on the full. Taking it. Steps one. Looking dangerous. And the kick return. He's brought down to the 30.
Oh, man. They're good to rack up Aki. The defense here from the Hogs is looking a lot better. And so is the attack as well. They've definitely turned things around at the start of the second half.
Yeah, Manu now through the line.
Oh, cool.
Another line break from him, and he must be racking up the meters. Last week, breaking a record with, I think it was 331 or something like that. As they go Segarini with the ball now. 35 out from the opposition try line. They need another solid run, and maybe they can get points on the board. It's Bonsaco giving it to Jeff. Will Jeff be the man? I mean, it's solid, but maybe not the meterage they needed. Cashel, maybe he'll just kick from dummy half. We'll wait to see. They go left. It's Powders. He's going to put a punt in down to the wing. Jesse Kelly. Jesse Kelly straight through the line. The defense slacking off on the left edge there for the Swarm for the first time in the match.
Yeah, the Swarm, they've been looking good on defense overall, but just in the last few sets, they've just kind of turned off over there. Rakamanu's definitely still on though. He's still been good on defense as he's about to test here.
So we have McDade brought down just over the halfway line. Maverick Keller goes left. It's Justice Daly. 40 meters out now. Going left. It's Keller. Callaghan. Going to Rashford. Rashford steps. Will Manu get there in time? He gets the offload though. Bradley Callahan. Rashford's looking dangerous now. Brought down on the 10. The half's out for this last. Who's going to be the one to kick it? They go to Wilma. High kick. Towering kick. Who's underneath? And Manu taking it comfortably. And just brought down. Just keeping the ball out.
Nice take from Manu and Rashford. He's looking good, isn't he? Just
He
with
is.
that huge speed.
As we have Ta'awa taking the ball. Playing the ball on the 20. It's Jason Powders now with it, taking a run for himself towards the two big boppers. That's brave there from the half. They go right. Zach Robinson gives it to Jeff. Jeff's got a bit of range now. Oh! And an awkward one intercept there from Young. And Jeff just chucks away the Swarm's chance of a good amount of meters. Callaghan goes right. It's Daly. Breaking the tackle. Manu has to get him. Inside ball. Wilmer coming across as Cashel again making the tackle. What would they do without him? As now they go left. It's the Hogs. Finding McDade. Goes to Callaghan. Brought down there. Playing the ball. Right. It's Keller. Gives it to McDade. That's only the third. Now it's the fourth. It's Knopfel and Gowie going left. Buckley pumping those legs. And Buckley's over.
Oh, Buckley.
And I think the Swarm are in a bit of hot water here.
Where did that come from? I thought that was just a regular end to the set. I didn't think they'd get over the line there. I think it was that Caleb Jeff holding him up all by himself. No one else wanted to actually give him a hand in the tackle. And he's able to just burst over. Yeah, it's a try.
Fantastic stuff there. And it's a good try. It was a soft one, really. The Swarm's defense usually better than that, but just couldn't handle the finesse of the forward pack of the Hogs. And there we go in all its glory. It's going to be Callaghan kicking over. All of a sudden, it's an even point game, tied at 12 all. Well, the Hogs just turning on in this second half.
Yeah, I think that the Hogs forwards might have a point to prove here. Maybe telling the Swarm, hey, don't count us out just yet. We're definitely in this game still.
Yeah, and it's just been a fantastic start to watch for this second half. The Swarm, I think they're underestimating the Hogs here a little bit.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they went into the lockers after half-time thinking that they'd won it. But Hogs had something else in mind. Doing very well so far.
As we have Justice Daly driving forward, 30 metres out. Looking both ways. The colour's going to go right. Alex McDade to give it to Wilmer. And the Hogs, they just need to get down the opposite end, put in a good kick, keep him down, and just play that slow game. They yet to get a win. They just need to play conservative footy and get the points when they arise, not push to really make those opportunities as much. The Swarm will be looking to just play good footy, strong footy, and try and break open the game back open for them.
Yeah, there's a good tackle there as well, just from the Hogs. Rakamanu is not the easiest man to wrap up, but Hogs have done it well so far.
Yeah, and just Rakamanu, just incredible player for the whole Swarm right now, rather. He's just been going fantastic as they go right. It's Caleb Jeff running it hard. Takes it to the 40. It's been a good defensive set for the Hogs in this one. As they go deep, it's Bonsa-Kahu with the early kick. Goes over the head of Knopfel and Gowie, who allows it to bounce. And that's a good kick there. The Swarm defense just rushing in their kick chase.
Yeah, it was a good kick option, especially to get the Hogs a bit on the back foot again. Because Hogs been looking very strong so far in this half. And Swarm really need to do something to change that up.
Yeah, as we've got Justice Daly now brought down. Going left, it's Keller. Going to Maikazi. Maikazi trying to get a gap there. Nielsen bringing him down. He's going to play the ball in the 50. Going right. Knopfel and Gowie straight through. Knopfel and Gowie gives it away to Jeff. Jeff's in the free range. Who's going to catch him? Okay. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. It is. It's meant to be. And it's the prop with the 50-meter runaway.
What is going on here? Caleb Jeff. Have you ever known that he's a beach sprinter before he came to the NRL? Oh my god.
I've never seen a runaway try with a 68 speed prop. And I don't know where Rashford was. He's just about doubling his speed. But the beach sprinter, Caleb Jeff, It's got the ball down under the post, and that is incredible for a double, for his first career double. Oh, wow. That is an incredible try. I think that's try of the week. I think it has to be. It'd be pretty incredible if something else happened in this game.
It definitely would be. Oh my god, I'm speechless. What a try.
I've never seen such a fantastic try from a prop. Such a long-range try, and I've talked about it the last couple of weeks. I love a big boy in full flight, and I loved that try.
I don't think many people wouldn't like it. I think only the Hogs didn't like that there. Anyone else would have just been screaming their heads off. What a try.
Oh, it's Caleb
Takes another one. He's a man on a mission.
He's an absolute menace out there right now. Breaking the hearts of the Hogs. Breaking the spirits of them. Somehow making it 50 meters when he was on the treadmill after 5. They go right, it's Bonsakaru. Caleb Jeff again. You need a break, mate. You need to go off. You're doing too much for the Swarm. You're a cheat code right now. Rakamanu doesn't look as quick as you on the trot. As Horne King's going to play the ball in the 50. They go left. Kenny Tawa goes to Nielsen. Nielsen brought down 40 out. That's a good returning set from the Swarm. No doubt on the back of 2 very strong Caleb Jeff runs. As Bonsakau, crossfield kick. Who is it? It's Kelly. Kelly tries to get her at Robinson, and Robinson there to reel him in. One-on-one tackle brought down on the 20.
Man, I think that Caleb Jeff might be running for that fullback jersey now. He's definitely shown some pace, hasn't he?
That is ridiculous from a prop. I don't think I've actually seen a prop score a try like that. Oh, and as we sing his praises, he's given a penalty away as well.
Man, it's curse of the commentators, I guess. But it seems he's gone 1 for 1 with his errors and tries. So far he's chucked that intercept after he got the first try. Now he's gotten that penalty for holding down as well, right after his other one.
It's a shocker, that one. But I don't think anyone can be too mad at Jeff. As an awkward one here. Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to let Rashford run with it for a second. And that's an error. The Swarm, I think that's a forced one, I'll call it, with their defense line rushing up there.
Yeah, the Swarm definitely got away with that one after that silly error there.
I was worried for a second for the Swarm. I thought they were going to call that it came off Rashford's head as, there's an error of their own, the Swarm. That's sad there. And both teams just making errors early in their tackle sets. In their sets, rather. And just, yucky stuff.
Nice.
A reminder that it is the SRL Mines, as good as these players are. As they go right, it's Callaghan. Giving it to Justice Daly. Cashel wasn't happy with that there. He was calling for an offside, obstruction penalty, rather. As Yegon Maikazi brought down 25 out, 4th tackle there. Nielsen combining there with Bonsakau. As they go right, it's Bakagalupi. Straight through, fending one. Manu will get him though. Last tackle now, referee's arm in the air. What are they going to do? Playing the ball, going left. It's deep. Callaghan, an awkward kick. It doesn't look that deep. No, it's pretty shallow, but Rashford takes it. And he's brought down there. They need to be a little bit deeper with that kick there.
Good defense there from the Swarm. I think they've just put on their interchanges again, understandably, after the errors that they've made in the middle of the field the past couple sets. They definitely needed to bring these interchanges on.
As Phoenix Murphy gets an offload now. It was Carter Daly, I believe, giving the ball as they go right. It's Powders inside to Jeff. Jeff bumping off. Trying to make up for his penalty. Although I think he's done enough for the Hamilton Swarm. As they go left, it's Ta'awa. Brought down in that one. Clobbered in that tackle. Bryce Young over the top. They go right. It's Carter Daly taking a sell-off. Oh, an awkward offload there. I thought it was 4. Jeff just runs with it and referee allows play to continue. 35 out from the try line. Going left. It's Powders. Kicking the ball. It's a wobbly one. Jesse Kelly on the trot taking it. And he's brought down by the kicker there, Powders, just before the 30.
The Swarm have been testing Jesse Kelly here. They've only been kicking to him so far in the game, I think. and they're wrapping them up very nicely as well.
Yeah, absolutely they are. Horne King has had a quite a match for this one. They haven't been kicking to as much and preferring the slower Maliaki, although still a very deadly winger. As they're going to play the ball here, it's the Hogs. Giving it to McDade. Early kick on the 4th. Inside 40. Inside 40! Oh no, it's outside 40, says the touchy. And Manu has judged that to perfection, I think. We'll see how close it was. Oh, I think you got to give it to him. I think they should give it to him. It must have been about an inch. But wow. That was a big call from the referees there.
Yeah, maybe just one step too far there from the Hogs. It would have been a great kick otherwise. Sad to see it. They really are trying to get back in this game.
There's Caleb Jeff now taking a run. The Swarm, we're looking to run the clock down with their 6-point lead. As Bonsa Kahu taking the ball up. They go right now. It's Phoenix Murphy going to Kenny Tawa. Tawa looking for an offload there. No one on his right. Horne King was standing behind him. Going left, it's Bonsa Kahu, given to Nilsson, taking a run, 25 metres gain, not the best attacking set there. Only about 5 per tackle metres gained for the Swarm. As Bonsa Kahu, that's definitely out of the 40, that one. No questions about it. As Harris Andrews now is going to take the kick return, and that's another good kick chase from Kenny Tawa.
Yeah, they've been looking very good on defense lately. Oh, that's an awkward pass. Oh, no.
An error here from the Hogs. This close to the line could be disastrous. It could spell them good night. As we're just looking around, they're just playing slowly. They're a bit tired here, the Swarm. So are the Hogs. Been throwing absolutely everything they've had at each other. They go right. It's Powders. Inside ball, Daly. The other prop was trying to get it now. No such luck. As they go left to Tawa. Yeah, to Tawa rather. And they're looking to just try and put another forward over. They want to do it without using any backs. But maybe Bonsa Kahu is going to get a try here. No, he's held up. Referee. Referee wants to have a look at it when he hasn't even gone down to the ground. I don't know what he's looking at there.
Obstructing the posters in the way.
It's a penalty try, I think. No, it's a no try. 5th tackle now. They go right. It's Powders. High kick. That's an awkward one there. Who's there? Oh, brought down Manu. The Hogs, the Swarm, waving their arms in the air, calling for a tackled in the air penalty. But the referee says no, his feet were grounded. And the Hogs get away with that one.
Yeah, they definitely did. Hogs are going to need something special here to level the score.
Surely you give it to Rashford. The fastest man on the field. The fastest man alive. As an offload Gowie through the middle. Gets an offload to Callaghan. They need a good run. Or a good 2 runs to get down this opposite end. And it's Rashford now with the ball given to Mike Cuzzy. Let's run at Rashford. You know you can. You know you want to. Just run it as... Now it's Buckley's through the line. Gets an offload to Keller. Keller's got a bit of pace on him. Keller's going to be brought down. 5th tackle now. 15 out. Just under 2 minutes to go. Can the Hogs come up with something? It's Callaghan. High kick. Where's it going to land? Who's going to take it? It's Archie. Archie diffuses it. And on the run. Oh, the Hogs getting so close. The Swarm need to hold on to it now.
Okay, might have just saved the game here for the Swarm. It was looking very dangerous and looked like none of the Swarm boys wanted it. And Archie, he had to just clean it up there.
As Carter Daly takes the tackle on the 3rd, they go left. It's Powders going to Archie. The try saver there. They may get the ball back here, the Hogs. Maybe they'll go for an early kick. Yes, they will. One last chance. One last effort. Who's going to get the ball? It's my Cuzzy. He's trapped though. Nielsen's got him. And a hard-fought victory for the Swarm. It's 18-12. A fantastic performance for the forwards for the Swarm. And of course the fullback, Caleb Jeff, embracing his inner back. But an all-round fantastic performance from both teams, and especially from the Swarm, the victors in today's outing.
That game was something special, and Caleb Jeff man of the match as he should be. Wow, how good was he looking?
He was looking phenomenal out there. We'll have a look at some of the individual stats in a second, but Jeff and Bontoff, Jeff with 2 and Bontoff with 1 for the Swarm, and Callaghan and Buckley 1 apiece for the Hogs. Both converters scoring 100%. And geez, it was pretty even. It was just the completions and the discipline of the Hogs that really let them down there, causing them to make so many more tackles.
Yeah, it really was. They just really needed to show a lot more discipline throughout that game, mostly in the first half. They brought it back in the second half, but decided that 12 points was enough, and seemed like they kind of switched off after that.
As we look at some of these individual stats, Jeff did well. Very well indeed, actually. Caleb Jeff, 185 meters.
Jeez.
That is phenomenal stuff from him. Rakamanu halving his running meters from last time. 5 line breaks for a prop. 18 tackles and 0 missed. It's no wonder he was named man of the match. Phenomenal stuff. Incredible stuff. Mind-boggling stuff from Caleb Jeff. What a forward.
Yeah, and 18 tackles as well. Wow.
That's ridiculous. As we look at David Toa, 157 meters too. And Kishel, 142. So look at some of the Hogs here. Keller's got 180. Yiga Mokazi, 119. Kelly, 113. Daly, 103. And look at there, Jesse Kelly, 4 line breaks for a center. Well, he's playing the wing actually, isn't he? Phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
He missed 2 tackles though, and just looking at some of these missed tackles, there's a lot of them, especially in key points, you know, in that edge defense. I think that's really what gave the Hogs down a little bit.
Yeah, it really seems like it, doesn't it, Kay? Just they missed way too many tackles. They needed to show a lot more discipline there. They had a good effort in the second half, but it just wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't. And a fantastic game. Thank you for joining me, Riley. It's 18-12. The Swarm getting up. The Hogs still looking for a win. And we'll see you next round as the Hogs take on the Blue Tongues. And the Swarm have the bye. It's been absolutely excellent having you with us. Join back next week for more action on SRL TV, for more SRL Minds action.